Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at HBAR and exactly where it stands in the market, but we also have a lot of news to discuss just around the fundamentals of HBAR, which will be absolutely huge for it. But before we jump into any of that, make sure you guys go check out the Discord down below. It will be the first link in the description. You can see on the screen right now just how many wins our members are getting from copying our trades. In the Discord, you can not only copy our trades, but you can also copy my long-term portfolio and copy all of my strategies that I personally use to trade so that you can trade for yourself as well. So yeah, make sure you check it out. It will be the first link there. Now, overall, HBAR has been falling quite a chunk. So we're down nearly 4% today. The entire market is seeing quite a big fall, to be honest. Yesterday, we did see a slight pump in the latter part of the day. Now, Bitcoin dominance is starting to pump up again, which isn't great. And Bitcoin is slowly starting to fall. As we talked about, it should break slightly below 95,000 in the coming days and then reverse back up. Now, obviously for altcoins, when Bitcoin dominance is thriving up and Bitcoin is dumping, that results in a very hefty crash. And we've now broken through this support, which was our initial entry point for spot. And again, you know, we always talk about specific dollar cost averaging strategies, and for HBAR it was initial entry here because it's a strong support, second entry somewhere around 17 cents, third entry somewhere around 12 to 11 cents. So we're still very much prepared for this crash. And I mean, it's even better if it crashes, right? Because we were able to then enter at lower prices with heavier amounts, and when it does reverse back up, we're well prepared and we're well sized into the position so that our gains will be much higher. And that's why it's really important to have this, you know, entry strategy rather than just trying to YOLO and enter at one specific point. Because if you just, you know, YOLO'd in at this level, or maybe at this support because you thought it was strong, or maybe at this support, then you'd be down a very heavy amount and you wouldn't have enough capital to dollar cost average in and sort of minimize that loss. And when it does reverse back up, you wouldn't have to wait until, you know, we actually come that much higher up for profits. So it's very important to have this strategy. Now, the specific news I wanted to discuss was regarding HBAR and Elon Musk and the overall US government. So there's been a lot of speculation online that there's a collaboration between HBAR and Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency. Now, some sources suggest that Hedera has proposed integrating its blockchain technology to enhance the US government financial tracking systems. However, there is no concrete evidence just yet, and additional claims about HBAR's involvement in the Defense Department during the Munich Security Conference remain unconfirmed. But there is a lot of speculation, and although nothing has been confirmed yet, you know, it's interesting to see how much people think HBAR is being used in these specific things, because again, HBAR has a very strong team behind it, but it also has very strong fundamentals, and the overall project is really strong. Now, obviously, until that is all confirmed, there won't be any sort of pump from it, you know, nothing like that will happen. But it's good to see some news overall being circulated. Other news for HBAR is its ETF, you know, it has been awaiting approval since November of 2024. Again, once that happens, you know, we'll see a nice little pump. Obviously, the first ETFs to come out this year will probably be XRP, Solana, and Litecoin. Maybe not in that specific order, but those overall coins will be the first to get their ETFs this year. And then afterwards, you know, maybe HBAR follows, maybe Doge follows, others follow. So yeah, that's what we're going to be waiting for. Apart from that, you know, we're just going to have to wait in for HBAR to really fall down to this level so we can dollar cost average in. There's not much we can do here. I wouldn't necessarily look for too many short positions right now, unless you can find one on the, you know, lower time frame. We have broken through, so maybe you want to try and look for an order block, like here for example, you know, fair value gap, where we can come up, maybe fill 50% or 100% of the fair value gap, even come up to the order block, set your entries, stop losses, you know, maybe at the previous high, and just short. That is a potential trade right there. We're gonna, again, any trade that I enter, I'll send out into the Discord, so make sure you join up if you want those. Apart from that, we have to take a look at Bitcoin and the S&P. Also, yesterday the S&P didn't break through its all-time high. It came very close. On Friday or Thursday, we actually touched the all-time high. So yeah, that's it. Really good to see. Overall, once we do break through, Bitcoin should follow. However, we have a lot of liquidations just below $95,000. So that's what we have to clear out first. Once we clear those, we can start to sort of follow the S&P in a more thorough way. Now, the S&P will usually follow this sort of format where we see, you know, a consolidation down and then a huge breakthrough, and then another consolidation down, huge breakthrough. All these bull flags, breakthroughs. Every time we have a breakthrough, it always results in a new all-time high. You know, it happened here, and it should happen again here. It might just take a little while longer, but I think in February we will get another all-time high on the S&P. And as long as Bitcoin dominance is able to drop jump off, let's go on the percent chart here. So here on the percent chart, again, same chart, just sort of differently spaced out. And if we go on the weekly, you can see how similar this is. I say similar, although we are slowly starting to pump up, but it's very, very similar to the previous alt season that we got. So we had, you know, huge run up, initial crash, final run up, peak with a large wick, and then a dump. Now this time we have something similar. Again, you have to remember each bull run is going to be different. You know, no previous bull run did we have the infrastructure that we do now with ETFs, with government backing, with a pro crypto president, with a literal department in the US government named after a meme coin. So no bull run is ever the same. You know, 2021 we had NFTs going crazy, metaverse going crazy. It was each bull run is a completely different sort of narrative, completely different scenario, completely different timing as well. You know, this time in the previous bull run we would have already been in alt season. However, now it's slightly different. We were in sort of meme coin season before alt season. So regardless of that, the pattern still looks very similar. We have a huge run up, initial crash, final run up, peak with large wick, and then we should get the final dump. I would be predicting that this 64% is the top on Bitcoin dominance. Not saying that we can't slightly come up higher here, but I think this will be the top. You know, worst case scenario, we might come up % more, but overall I don't see how that would be very possible unless there is very, very negative catalyst in the market, because Bitcoin isn't crashing down. It's actually staying quite strong here above 90,000, and altcoins haven't really moved apart from, you know, ones that have gotten major catalysts. But even then, if we compare like XRP to, it doesn't go back here, but it's at the same levels it was in the previous bull run before 21, where XRP hit $3. HBAR is, you know, back where it was in July nearly, in the previous bull run. So maybe this is, you know, very, very similar to the previous bull run, where we see a huge run up, we see a crash, and then we actually get the final alt season where the whole market is pumping. I mean, you would think that this bull run would be stronger than last one. However, just judging by the chart, it wouldn't appear that way. I mean, the charts look very, very similar. You know, this is first HBAR bull run, this is second HBAR bull run. So if we compare it like that, you know, initial run up, exact same, quite large wicks, exact same, dump, exact same, support area, exact same. You know, we even fell to nearly 11 cents where our next average entry is, but all of that is the exact same. So if we do fall to this level and Bitcoin dominance does still slightly rise and then it tops out, you know, we'll get a final leg on HBAR, which would hopefully result in something similar to this or even better. I highly doubt this is the end of the run and we just, you know, see a dump off back down. It is possible, but it's highly unlikely in my opinion. You know, we've never really seen something like that happen. Again, in crypto, no run is the same, but maybe this run will be the exact same as the previous run. It's just something we'll have to wait and see. You know, a lot of coins in different narratives like SUI have been exploding at $5.30 from 50 cents in the matter of a few months. Now it's slightly dumped off, but a lot of coins are similar, so that's what we're gonna have to wait and watch out for. Overall though, you know, the entries that we have for HBAR, if you're not in, then those are the entries I'd advise to really enter at. If you didn't enter at this initial entry, maybe hold off on the current market price and just wait until we fall to 18 cents. Unless you want to, you know, slightly risk higher, then just enter at current market price. And then again here, as for take profits, 58 cents initial take profit, not too bad. It's like a 3x at 200% profit, and then after that you can go for 90 cents at 400% profit, or 5x, which would be insane. So those are sort of the longer term take profits. If you're looking for shorter term, the previous high is perfect. It's 120%, 2.2x, not too bad at all. So that's what I have for HBAR. If you did enjoy today's video, please do make sure to like and subscribe. If you need a place to trade crypto, then check out all the exchanges that I use down below. When you use my link, you'll get not only cheaper fees but also some nice sign up rewards, so make sure you check out. It's a win-win situation. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye guys.